Today, I will be giving my opinion on the Metaverse Champions 2021 Spring Hunt. Let's go! Hi everybody, my name is Benjerizer and welcome back to my channel. So guys, today I will be saying my thoughts, my final thoughts on the Metaverse Champions Roblox event. Now I've been trying to do this video for like 2 weeks and I couldn't do it because the videos were so long. But what do I think of the Metaverse Champions event? I think that for the people and like devs that actually worked hard on their part of the event, it was absolutely amazing. And I'll be going through some of those people. But then the thing is, what really ruined this event was the fact that so many devs, they didn't try and do anything. They just like, especially, yeah, I mean, I'll name a few here, but like there's so many devs that barely did anything for the event. It's like they didn't even want to be in the event. And yeah, and that's really just unfortunate because they could have given that spot to somebody else who really would have done something great, which is really unfortunate. And also one other thing that they really did badly in this event was the fact that like you were supposed to pick a team, but you could still do everything. Like that aspect never made sense to me on like how they did that, because it's just so weird how they did it, and it honestly barely makes any sense. So without further ado, let's just get into some of the week 1 ones. Now Sparks Kilowatt here had a very good first week, a lot of really easy ones and games that people like Club Roblox, the Grandma's House obby, Daycare 2 story, and yeah, she had, and almost all of hers were pretty easy. So yeah, she had a very good first week. Now let's look at somebody who didn't really have that good of a first week. Let's look at our boy AJ Striker, who is my absolute favorite, and I got all of the crates for him except for Bloxtopia, but that game got shut down. So we have a Cube Defense, Pinewood Computer Core. Cube Defense was actually a pretty cool one. Then we Human Simulator was pretty great. What else? Probably like Pinewood. I mean, but my favorite was the SCP roleplay. That one was really fun. But then I didn't like Mafia Tycoon or Miners Haven, and especially not Emergency Response Liberty County. Yeah, it's that and Miners Haven. I hated those ones. Those ones were literally the worst. And yeah, now let's look at Faye Yoshida over here. So, and I did all of hers, so I have a pretty good opinion on this. So, epic mini games. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but my least favorite ones were Pet Ranch Simulator, because it was just a checklist, and you'll notice that a lot with these, that like a lot of them, they just had like checklists of things you needed to do, and this one was probably the worst case of that. And Katana Simulator, all you had to do was kill people. Then yeah, both of those are very like just unoriginal. And then Kitty and Toy Defenders, those were so good. Those were like 2 of the best ones in the actual event. So I'm really happy with those 2. Now we have Ren Brightblade, her week 1. So probably my least favorites were Left for Survival, Warships, and probably Tsunami Simulator or Ninja Legends or Lumber Tycoon. Really most of hers were bad. Hospital Life, again, checklist. Speed Race, they made a new map for her, so I'll give them credit there. But really none of them were very original, except so the best ones were probably Speed Race and Rowville, because Rowville had like a whole new like giant section for the Metaverse Champions event, and it was honestly really awesome. So now let's look at Ren's week 2, and I think we'll just go through Ren's. So Seconds Till Death, so probably the best ones were Copyrighted Artists. That had like a full new section. That was amazing, like mwah. And then what else was really good? Yeah, and then I would say Pet Heroes, honestly, because those 2, at least they were just pretty original. And yeah, the best one was probably Copyrighted Artists. And then like A Wolf for Other, that one was again a checklist. Seconds Till Death, you just had to win around. Ragdoll Sim, you had to punch people. Death Run, you had to win. Goblin Island, actually Goblin Island was pretty good. I didn't do a video on it, but like it was pretty original. So these, all right, and then we have week 3. Now I'm kind of biased because I love Arcade Empire, but even then that that part of the event was actually pretty good, mainly because it gives you like a permanent item that you can have, and it gives you more customers. Well, it gives you like the goblin customers, so that's actually really, really awesome. Good job, Metaverse Champions and the Arcade Empire crew. Thanks for doing that, because I can get more money in Arcade Empire now. All right, and then what else is pretty original? I would say Road to Granby's, that was actually pretty good. And Limited Simulator 2, I'm sure it was good, but everybody just skipped it because they put a skip button and that was just an awful idea. Okay, and now, so now let's look at her final week. And I'm so mad because I could have done literally all of these because I knew how to do all of them. So I still kind of have an opinion on most of them. So Jump Over the Walls, they made like a new level, so that's cool. 2-player Evolution Tycoon, you had to collect fruit, that's stupid. Egg Farm Simulator, you had to beat a chicken boss, which I didn't even beat. I just did like a ton of damage and then it like reset itself and I still got it. And then Gods of Glory, you had to kill some little red guys. Ronald was definitely probably my favorite that I did for this week. Then Pet Tycoon, again, it was just a list. Westbound, that one was pretty original. You had to like rob the train. Whatever floats your boat, I forgot about that one. And then Island Tribes and Labyrinth, yeah, those were fine. So I would say all in all, Ren had a pretty rocky start, I would say. But then she definitely got better with like the ones that she got. And I would say the same thing for AJ, and we'll see that soon. So now, Sparks here. Sorry about that, guys. So, now with Sparks Kilowatt here, she had I would like what I would call probably a good first week, but I just didn't do too many of hers, so I don't really have an opinion on most of them. But yeah, we have Unicorn Obby World, just beat the obby, UFO Tycoon. That one was pretty bad. Probably my favorite that I did was Pilfering Pirates and Minery 2, because you had to find like the pink gems for Sparks, and then Pilfering Pirates was just so original. That one was just pretty great, honestly, and I really enjoyed myself with that one. Why am I going to AJ now? I don't even know at this point. Okay, so let's go over to here again. So Sparks, and now let's look at her week 3. Now Sparks' week 3, I did like 4 or 5, and literally that's it. So we have Rage Runner, all you had to do was beat one. Invisible Beast, yeah, you had to, I honestly, I don't have an opinion on any of these, so this one's kind of biased. Banana Eats, I just like Banana Eats. And then Bigfoot, you had to kill well, you didn't have to kill Bigfoot, but you just had to do like a lot of damage to him. And then Invisible Beast, that one, yeah, that one was fine as well. All right, and now let's look at week 4. All right, so we have Teddy, which Teddy, all you had to do was just beat the entire game, and then you basically just got it for free. That was awful. Then we have Bingo, Bloxy Bingo. Literally, just get the card and then wait. There was like nothing to it. Okay, so I would say the Bloxy Bingo. I already said my opinion on that, so why am I still talking about it? But now we have Burger Bay, which Burger Bay, again, it was a checklist, but I do kind of like Burger Bay now, so. Yeah, I'm biased, guys. I'm sorry. But then we have Incognito, which, again, it was a checklist. You had to collect things. Superpower Fighting Simulator, checklist. Travel to Unicorn Island obby. You had to collect gems throughout the obby, so just beat the obby. And I really hated that obby. That was so bad. Then the day the noobs took over Roblox, that one was probably the best for Sparks in week 4. So if I'm being completely and entirely honest, Sparks had... like, she definitely had the best weeks because all of hers were just easy to do. So people got the most of her, except me. I went for all of the hard ones because I'm a daredevil. Just kidding. I don't do anything dangerous. All right, so we have week 2 for AJ Striker because we already looked at all the week 1 ones. But yeah, probably the best ones were Mega Noob Simulator and also what? Yeah, Mega Noob Simulator and probably Be a Toy. I actually really enjoyed Be a Toy because you had to find all like the pieces of the eggs, and that was really cool. Then Mega Noob Simulator is like a series of boss fights, so that was again really cool. And then we have Chaos Clicker, which this one it was not that good, but the thing is, I kind of owe my soul to this one. I mean, I need to stop saying that, like owing my soul, but I owe some of my subscribers to that because that pushed me over to over the 400 mark. It got me to 400 subscribers is what I'm trying to say. And then what were the bad ones? Probably Car Crash Simulator and and Shootout, because Shootout, you literally just had to redeem something and that's it. And then Car Crash Simulator, you just had to do some loops and literally that's it. And now, let's look at week 3. Now, what were my favorites? Probably Clicker Realms X was one of them, just because I love killing Sparks Kilowatt, even though it was kind of annoying. And then we have Super Golf, probably. It's either that or maybe Bacon, because I hated balls. Build It, all you had to do was win. Build Island was the most annoying. That's like up there with Miner's Haven, because that one just sucked so much. But I'm gonna stop talking about all the bad ones, because if I'm being honest, I think week 4 of AJ's was probably his best week. So I did not like Ratty. Ratty really sucked, man. I mean, it wasn't awful, but it was pretty bad, honestly. And then yeah, it was that an unboxing simulator I didn't like, but I honestly like everything else. I liked the treasure quest boss fight. I liked the power simulator one, even though it was really long and hard. But I thought that was probably one of the most unique ones. And then Zombie Task Force, I just like killing zombies in video games. So yeah, I'm kind of I don't know. That one really wasn't even that like creative, but I just like killing zombies in video games. Don't judge me. All right, and then we have War Simulator. This one was, again, pretty unoriginal. You just had to, like, kill a bunch of guys. Simple as that. Then Tower Defense Simulator and Blocks Royale, I would say, are tied. Actually, I think, yeah, Blocks Royale was better, but Tower Defense Simulator was also pretty good. You just had to, like, defend something. Then Ragdoll Mania, that one was decent. Actually, no, it was just a checklist, but I like how you just break all your bones. That was pretty funny. Not saying that people breaking their bones is funny. Just in that game, you're like ragdoll and just like that. Yeah, and then Car Crushers 2. This one was just long and hard. So that's really another one that I didn't enjoy. Then Obby Run, that one was easy. And yeah, that's basically that's it for AJ Striker. And guys, we're making this in better time than I even dreamed of in those other videos that I recorded. Okay, so now with Faye Yoshida here, we have to go back to week 2. And I would say that Faye Yoshida had a decent week too. Saber Simulator, while it was kind of a checklist, I thought it was still pretty unique. Field Trip Z was one of the worst ones. Literally all you had to do was just join the game, and that's why she's in 2nd place, I think, because everybody just did that. So now, Estogo de Sao Paulo, this one was actually pretty good. I kind of enjoyed it. Then we have Don't Press the Button 4. That one was really bad. TPS Street Soccer, you just had to score some goals. World Zero, I didn't do that, or Flood Escape. Then Pit of Heck, that's probably my favorite because they made like a new map. Mech Warzone, again, it was pretty unoriginal. Just get to a certain level. Then Would You Quiz, you had to get some questions correct in a row, which really she didn't have that bad of a second week. All right, so now she actually had a pretty good 3rd week. The best one is definitely Break-In Story, because you had to like graffiti the house. That one was so original, and that's what I expect from story games in this event. No Daycare 2 story or whatever else. Yeah, or Field Trip Z. We want very creative things like Big Bank Robbery Story and Break-In Story. These two were actually really good. This one had like a boss fight, and it was pretty easy, but still, I almost died, actually. But that's just because I'm bad at the game. All right, and then we have Fitness Grand Pacer Test. You have to, like, do a little obby, that's it. Tropical Resort Tycoon, that one was also pretty original. And then Trader, you just had to win a few rounds in a row. I mean, not in a row, just win a few rounds. Vibe NYC was actually really creative. You had to find some Metaverse gems and then do an obby. But yeah, so that was pretty good. Then Promo Code Adventures, that's fine. Then I didn't do any of these, except I know how to do Wizard Cats, but that's basically the same thing as Overheat Mech Warzone, so I'm not really going to say too much about that. And then I'm sad because I couldn't do all of these, but let's see. Which ones did I like in this? So, I would say that my favorites were definitely Guessy and the RB Battles event. These two were probably some of the best ones in the event, and I gotta say, Faye was definitely probably overall my 2nd favorite. I don't know what it is. It's just all of hers, they were so nice, And I just like I like her color scheme. It reminds me of like 80s, which I love the 80s. But still, all right, so Guesty was really creative. They made a new map. RB Battles, they made an entire giant event, which unfortunately was themed around an egg hunt, but I still loved it. Guys, this was amazing. And then we have Clown Killings Reborn and Roast Citizens and Ghost Simulator. I didn't do those. I mean, I did Ghost Simulator. I just didn't upload the video, and it's not giving me it, But now we have Speed Simulator. Literally, that one was pretty bad. Then we have Skate Park. You had to find pieces. Again, kind of a checklist. Beam Blast, find some gems, and then do a really annoying lobby. Bloxy Wars. You had to find some like little egg thingies around the maps. And then Dragon Adventures. This one actually had a unique story, so that was pretty good. And then we have Firefighters. You had to put on some purple fires. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. So all in all, what did I think of the event? And I'm gonna say exactly what I said before. When the developers really tried to do something great, I think that they really succeeded. Like all of these that have like a unique storyline or something like that, or were just really fun, like the SCP roleplay, which actually had both of those things. So good job, SCP roleplay. You're one of my favorites. But yeah, guys. So just continuing what I'm saying, when the developers really tried, it really shows, and they made something great. But when the developers didn't try at all, like things with Field Trip Z, or things that were just checklists and of things to just do throughout the game, then that's when I draw the line, and that just makes me mad. Because the thing is, there's so much, like, this event had so much potential, but it kind of fell on its face a little bit. But with all of its good ones, I think it kind of saves it. So if I'm being honest, I will give this event a 5.8 out of 10. Just because I'm nice. Normally, I'd probably give it like a 5.5 out of 10. But you know what, I'll bump it up to like a 5.8 out of 10 is still fine. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys thought of this event in the comments down below. And with that said, I think that's actually going to wrap it up for this video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I post more awesome videos like this. Guys, if you agree with me on like my rankings on my like ratings of this event and everything like that, then leave a like and subscribe, or tell me in the channel discussion or comments which, well, I guess what you would change. So yeah, guys, I thought that this event was fine. There wasn't too much. I mean, it was, I don't really know how to put it. It was decent, I guess. And I'm kind of looking forward to the fall one, because now I think Roblox might know what they're doing a little bit more, because this event wasn't exactly well received. I mean, it was decently well received, but still, I'm just gonna stop talking and say, with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.